Hey, this is Amelia Douglas responding to the Truth in Cannonballs image 10-point project for the Media 1020 class. So after watching this, my mind was like pretty blown. I was pretty surprised that someone would really look into just two photographs from the Crimean War so deeply. Like, I didn't even think anything of the photos when I first saw them. I barely noticed the differences between the cannonballs being there and not being there. But I think it's really cool that Errol Morris decided to look into it to see if it was fake or not. And what he found, which was eventually that it was staged in one of the first war photos, and I guess it was one of the first staged photos. Man, it just kind of blew my mind because it just leads you to think, what else is staged photo? Because when you tend to look at old photographs and stuff like that, you don't really, like, your initial thought isn't really, like, I'm going to question if this is real or not. But I guess you kind of have to with every source you look at, because just because it's a photo or just because it's on the internet, for example, doesn't mean it's necessarily true. So, I don't know, it made me think about, I was making like real life connections about when you read sources from books and internets and like sites on the internet, you have to take it with a grain of salt because you don't know how credible that source is. And I think what Errol did with all of his in-depth research was pretty admirable, because he really looked into that source to find out the real truth, or what he thinks to be the real truth, what's probably what actually happened. Yeah, I didn't even know that much about the Crimean War, to be honest, but I did a little bit of research. Yeah, it's cool. I think that's cool.